Emergency broadcast. All residents. Police alert. Critical information needed. This morning, investigators discovered 17 disturbing paintings in the basement of 412 Kensington Street. 3 paintings directly correspond to recent murder victims. First painting, Carla's teeth, depicts grotesque face with massive teeth. Victim Carla Martinez found last week with 36 stab wounds in mouth, stomach full of teeth. We know this based on the title being scrawled on the back of this and all other paintings. Second painting, Jane's River, shows woman's head floating in Blood River. Victim Jane Abbott found yesterday drowned in Millbrook River with 26 chest stab wounds. Third painting, Henry's Secret Face, depicts man with skinned face. Victim Henry Collins found today, face torn off, multiple cuts, survived 3 days before ending himself. 14 paintings remain unmatched to victims. Titles include The Wax Man, Cleavered Bones, Hanging Around, The Burn, Lost Eyes, and The Screamer. Most concerning, painting titled Self-Portrait. This one shows a man with blood-red skin and tiny red eyes. We believe each painting represents a planned victim. Urgent. Report anyone matching self-portrait description immediately. Call police tip line 555-CRIME. Any suspicious activity or individuals should be reported. Do not approach anyone matching this description alone. Your safety is our priority. Additional updates will follow as investigation continues.
Chief Williams, did you see that emergency broadcast? That crap is absolutely disgusting. A serial killer who paints his future victims? We need to form a specialized task force immediately. I'm requesting permission to lead this investigation.
Granted, Detective. You have full authorization to form Task Force Alpha. I'm assigning Nathan, Rebecca, Carlos, and Callum to your team. Use secure channels for all communications going forward. This sicko thinks he's an artist, but we'll show him justice.
Thank you, Chief. I'll get the team coordinated within the hour. We're going to stop this before anyone else gets hurt.
I have complete faith in your abilities, Detective. Keep me updated on every development. And Liam, be careful out there.
Team, you've all seen the emergency broadcast. Chief Williams has authorized Task Force Alpha to handle this case. Nathan, I need you on digital forensics immediately. Rebecca, you're handling victim analysis and pattern recognition. Carlos, coordinate security around the crime scene. Callum, you'll be doing neighborhood canvassing.
Already pulling up the crime scene photos from the database.
I'm cross-referencing the painting titles with missing persons reports. This killer has been planning these murders for months, maybe years.
Setting up a perimeter around Oak Ridge Drive right now. No one gets in or out without proper authorization.
I'll start systematic door-to-door interviews this afternoon. Someone in that neighborhood has to have seen something suspicious.
Good. Everyone knows their assignments then. And remember, we're dealing with a methodical psychopath who clearly loves art, but that means he's also leaving us a trail to follow.
Detective, I've confirmed the crime scene photos. The 3 matched paintings are horrifyingly accurate. Carla's mouth wounds match the teeth in the painting exactly. Jane's positioning in the creek mirrors the Jane's River image. And Henry's facial mutilation is identical to Henry's secret face.
That's not coincidence. That's premeditation. This killer is following their own twisted artistic vision.
Makes me sick to think about what those other 14 paintings represent. 14 more people marked for an excruciating death.
Unless we find him first and put a bullet in his goddamn skull.
Stay professional, Callum. We need him alive to face justice for what he's done. But more importantly, we need to identify potential victims.
All 17 paintings appear to be done by the same hand. Oil paints, professional-grade brushes, detailed knowledge of anatomy.
The titles are specific too. The Wax Man could indicate someone being melted or burned with wax. Cleavered Bones suggests dismemberment with a cleaver. Hanging Around is probably death by hanging.
We can't just guess at these meanings. God damn it. Nathan, have you found anything else in the digital evidence?
The basement where we found the paintings has been rented for 8 months. Cash payments, fake name on the lease. But there are partial fingerprints on some of the paint tubes. Running them through the database now.
I've got something on the missing persons reports. 3 people matching potential victim profiles went missing last week. Stanley Webb, 62, missing since Tuesday. Lucy Aves, 28, last seen Wednesday. Eve Lawler, 19, disappeared Thursday.
Any connection between them?
Not obvious ones, but I'm digging deeper. Different ages, different neighborhoods, different occupations.
That's his pattern, though, isn't it? Random victims to avoid detection.
Or victims chosen for how they fit his artistic vision.
fingerprint results are in. No matches in our criminal database, I'm afraid. But that doesn't mean he's not in the system somewhere else.
What about the self-portrait painting? If that's really what he looks like, someone must recognize him.
Blood red skin and tiny red eyes, though? Sounds like it could be metaphorical rather than literal.
Or maybe he uses makeup or special effects. Could be a theater person or film makeup artist.
Add that to our profile. Someone with artistic training and possible theatrical background. Nathan, expand the search to include art schools and drama programs.
Police tip line, this is Helen Rodriguez. I saw the emergency broadcast about those horrible paintings, and I think I might have information that could help. 3 weeks ago, I saw someone carrying large canvases near that Kensington place. It was around midnight, which seemed strange. The person was wearing dark clothes and a hood. I couldn't see their face clearly, but they were struggling with what looked like multiple painting frames. I thought it was just someone moving art supplies, but now with everything that's happened, I should have called it in sooner. I live at 412 Kensington Street, right across from me. If you need me to come in for an interview, I'm available. Just please catch this monster before he hurts anyone else.
We just got a tip from Helen Rodriguez. She lives across from the house where the paintings were found. Saw someone moving canvases there 3 weeks ago at midnight. Callum, I want you to interview her immediately.
Already heading to her address. Midnight canvas moving definitely fits our timeline.
That's around when the lease payments started. This guy has been planning and preparing for weeks.
I've been analyzing the painting styles more carefully. The brushwork shows professional training, but there's something disturbing about the color choices. He uses real human blood mixed with the red paint.
How can you tell that?
Lab results just came back on paint samples. Type O negative blood in all the red pigments. Same blood type as victim Henry Walsh.
Jesus Christ, he's using his victim's blood for his art?
Looks like it, and that means he's keeping trophies from each kill. Blood, teeth from Carla, probably water from Jane's drowning site. The question is why?
Helen gave me some additional details. The person she saw had a limp favoring their left leg, and they were wearing what looked like surgical gloves. She also noticed they had a small van parked around the corner, which she took a picture of.
The surgical gloves support the medical background theory, and the van explains how they transports victims and supplies.
We're building a solid profile here. Medical or lab background, artistic training, type O negative blood, left leg injury, access to a van, works at night. Someone in this city matches all these criteria.
Database search is returning some interesting results. I've got 17 people who match most of these parameters, but one name keeps appearing in multiple categories.
Who is it?
I want to verify the information before I share it. Give me another hour to confirm the connections.
Time is something we don't have much of.
Hey guys, where are you? The ceremony just ended and I can't find you anywhere. We were supposed to meet by the main entrance, right? There are so many people here, it's chaos.
Emma, I thought you texted me to meet in the woods. You said something about taking graduation photos by the trees. I've been looking for you for like 20 minutes.
What? I never texted you about the woods. I've been standing by the main doors this whole time. What exactly did the message say?
Wait, I got the same message from Emma. It said to meet at the woods behind the school for pictures. I'm already walking toward the tree line now.
Guys, I swear I never sent those messages. Can you tell me exactly what I said?
Hey, Sophia. Change of plans. Meet me in the woods behind school for some amazing graduation shots. The lighting is perfect back there. Head toward the big oak tree. Emma.
That was not from me. Look at the number. Is it even mine?
Oh my God, you're right. This number is completely different from your actual number. But it said it was from Emma, so I just assumed.
You need to get out of there right now. Both of you. Come back to the main entrance immediately. Something is seriously wrong here.
I'm heading back now. This is creepy as hell.
Same. Turning around.
Hello, Emma. Your friends are waiting for you. They're at the clearing about half a mile into the woods. Past the old oak tree, turn left at the fallen log. They really want to see you.
Who is this? Where are my friends? What did you do to them?
They're perfectly safe. Just follow the path I described. Past the oak tree, left at the fallen log. You'll find them in the clearing with the white flowers. They're taking beautiful pictures.
I'm calling the police.
No need for that. Just come find your friends. They're waiting for you to take the group photo, the one you've all been planning.
Hell no, I'm staying right here and calling the police. Guys, I've called the police. This unknown number just tried baiting me to the woods. Have you guys left the woods yet? Hello?
Go to the clearing. Your friends miss you. They can't wait to see you.
Then why can't they text me themselves? Let me talk to Sophia or Olivia directly.
Their phones died. Battery problems, you understand. But they're fine, just eager for that group photo.
The police will be there in 5 minutes. I'm not thick. I don't go into random woods because a stranger tells me to. You goddamn weirdo.
Very well. I guess no pictures for you then.
Emma, where are you? It's been hours and I think I'm lost. These woods are confusing. Everything looks the same.
Sophia, thank God you're texting. Where exactly are you? The police are looking for you. I'm almost to the clearing with white flowers. Are you with Olivia? Sophia?
Emma, don't come to the woods. There's someone in here with us.
Olivia, what's happening? Olivia?
Your turn.
Where are my friends? What did you do to Sophia and Olivia? The police and I found their graduation caps, but they're nowhere around.
They're waiting for you, just a little deeper into the woods. Past the clearing, through the thick brush. They want to show you something special.
Why don't you come out and show yourself? The police are right here, so you may as well end this before they shoot your ass.
No need for that. Your friends are fine. They just want to see you one last time, before the real graduation ceremony begins.
Come out and show yourself, you goddamn coward. I'll get the police to...
Where did the police go, right? I bet that's what you're thinking. Here they are.
But they were just with me.
Funny how that works, right? Anyway, now it's your turn.
Team, I've completed the forensic analysis on all 17 paintings. 3 of them show recent completion based on paint drying patterns. The paint on the screamer, lost eyes, and hanging around is still tacky. These were finished within the last 48 hours.
That means he's been active this week. Which paintings correspond to our known victims?
Carla's teeth, Jane's river, and Henry's secret face are completely dry. Those match our confirmed murder victims from last week.
I'm at the crime scene now with additional updates. The screamer painting was still wet when we discovered it yesterday. That suggests a very recent victim, possibly within hours.
Any missing persons reports that match that time frame?
Let me check with Angela. Angela, we need an urgent check on missing persons reports. Anyone reported missing in the last 48 hours. This is connected to the painting murders.
Checking the database now, Detective. I've got 5 new reports filed since Tuesday. 3 high school graduates reported missing by their families. Emma Richardson, Sophia Kruger, Olivia Martins. All failed to return home after graduation ceremony yesterday. Also, 2 police officers from Pine Valley District. Officers Johnson and Miller went missing during a woods search.
Jesus Christ, he got cops too? Send me everything you have on all 5 cases.
Files uploading now. And for the location, it was the graduation ceremony at Riverside High.
That's our crime scene then. I'm sending Carlos there immediately. Carlos, get to Riverside High Woods immediately. We have 5 missing persons, 3 students and 2 officers.
On it. I'll coordinate with Pine Valley District for the woods search.
Nathan, which paintings correspond to these new victims?
Based on the drying patterns, the screamer fits the timeline. Lost eyes and hanging around could be the others.
What about the 2 officers? Are there paintings that suggest police victims?
There's one called Badge of Honor that shows a humanoid creature with an elongated jaw. And another titled Forest Floor, depicting a humanoid creature in a forest at night.
This psychopath planned to kill cops from the beginning. I'm giving everyone full access to the armory. You take whatever weapon that makes you feel safe.
I'm uploading photos from the woods search now. We found graduation caps scattered in 3 different locations, plus some drag marks leading from each location to deeper areas. And then came the kicker. We discovered 3 bodies about half a mile apart, all in horribly mangled states. Each matches a specific painting description exactly.
How exactly do they match?
First victim found with her jaw ripped off and her eyes hanging out their sockets. That corresponds to the screamer painting perfectly. Second victim had eyes completely gouged out and 2 branches sticking out of the sockets. That's obviously lost eyes. Third victim found hanging from a tree branch by rope. Clear match for hanging around.
And the 2 officers?
Found them near the clearing, posed side by side. Uniforms still on, and their hearts had been ripped out and placed on their chests. Their badges were then stuck into them. Matches Badge of Honor and Forest Floor paintings.
How dare this person do this? We need to kill this bastard.
No! We find them, and we put them in a concrete box where they belong. Chief, we need to expand beyond local jurisdiction. 5 murders in 1 day, including 2 police officers. This case requires regional coordination immediately.
Agreed, Detective. I'm authorizing you to bring in Robert from Regional Unit. He'll coordinate additional resources and manpower. Whatever you need to stop this monster.
Thank you, Chief. The timeline is accelerating, and we need all hands on deck.
Robert will contact you within the hour.
Neighborhood canvas is complete. Multiple residents confirm seeing someone matching the self-portrait description. Blood red face, tiny eyes, limping on left leg. Seen near the original house at least 6 times over the past month.
Any additional details about this person?
Driving the same van Helen photographed. Always wearing dark hooded clothing during daylight hours. One neighbor said they heard power tools coming from the basement. Thought it was renovation work, but now...
Power tools would explain the precision of the mutilations. Professional equipment for dismemberment and torture.
We need to identify this van and track it down. Nathan, run the license plate from Helen's photo.
Already working on it. Plate comes back to a stolen vehicle from 3 months ago. Reported missing from a hospital parking lot downtown. I've cross-referenced painting titles with recent missing persons. The wax man corresponds to Stanley Webb, museum security guard. Disappeared 2 days ago during his night shift. No one's seen him since Tuesday evening.
Museum security would have access to after-hours locations. Perfect victim for someone who needs privacy.
Any leads on where Webb might be?
His GPS tracker went dead near the industrial district. Last ping was at the old Morrison warehouse.
I'm heading there now to check it out. If he's following the painting pattern, Webb's body will be there.
I'll provide backup for Rebecca. That warehouse district is isolated, perfect for our killer.
Rebecca, status report from Morrison Warehouse.
Detective, we found Stanley Webb's body. It's exactly what we feared. His entire body is covered in hardened wax, posed to match the wax man painting perfectly. The killer poured molten wax over him while he was still alive.
Christ, that's torture. How long has he been dead?
Based on the wax cooling patterns, maybe 36 hours. This happened right after he went missing Tuesday night. But guess what, Detective? There are a load of fresh tire tracks leading away from the warehouse. Same tread pattern as the stolen van.
He's using that warehouse as a kill site. Document everything and get forensics there immediately.
Already called it in. But Liam, if he killed Webb Tuesday and the students yesterday, he's working through those paintings incredibly fast.
How many paintings are left unmatched?
9 more, including self-portrait. At this rate, he could finish them all within a week.
Task Force Alpha. This is Regional Supervisor Robert Mitchell. Chief Williams briefed me on the situation. I'm coordinating additional officers from 3 surrounding districts. We now have 24 officers dedicated to this case.
Thank you, Robert. We need to establish 24-hour shifts immediately. This killer is accelerating his timeline dangerously.
Understood, Detective. I'm assigning 8 officers to night patrol, 8 for day shift, and 8 for investigation support.
What about the remaining painting titles? Mr. Plastic, The Burn, Cleavered Bones are still unmatched.
We need to get ahead of him somehow. Identify potential victims before he strikes again.
The museum connection with Webb might be significant. Maybe he's targeting people with access to isolated locations.
Security guards, maintenance workers, night shift employees. People who work alone in vulnerable positions.
That's our profile then. Robert, have your officers check on every night shift worker in the city. We need wellness checks on security guards, janitors, warehouse staff.
Consider it done, Detective. My teams will start immediately. We're going to catch this sick bastard before he kills again.
Hey babe, how's work going?
Great, actually. I'm leaving early today. Boss said I could head out since I finished the Henderson project. Should be home within the hour.
That's perfect timing. I'm wrapping up here too. Just finishing these quarterly reports. We can finally have that movie night we've been planning.
Exactly what I was thinking. Want me to order dinner from that Italian place you love? And I'll pick out a good movie while you're on the train.
Yes, please. Get the chicken parmesan and that garlic bread. Oh, and choose something funny for the movie. I need to laugh after this week.
Consider it done. Give me a text when you're leaving the office.
Will do. Love you.
Love you too. See you soon.
Just locked up the office. Heading to the train station now. Should be home in about 20 minutes.
Perfect timing. Food's ordered and should arrive in 30 minutes. I found that comedy special you mentioned on Netflix.
You're the best. Can't wait to just relax with you tonight. This week has been absolutely exhausting.
I've got the couch all set up with blankets. And I'll start making that popcorn you like.
You're spoiling me. I'm on the train now. Start the popcorn. I'll be there soon.
On it.
David, where'd you go? I've checked the entire house and you're just not there. David? 911 emergency. My husband is hanging from my goddamn ceiling. Please send help immediately. Our address is 847 George Street.
Ma'am, this is 911 operator Angela. I'm dispatching emergency services to your location right now. Is it just you in the house?
I think so, but I just got home and found him like T-H-A-T. He wouldn't kill himself, though. He just wouldn't. Wait, there's someone outside.
Someone outside? Can you describe what you see? Hello?
Oh my, there's a face at our living room window. Red face, tiny eyes, holding something. Oh God, it's a lighter.
Ma'am, get away from the windows immediately. Police and fire are 3 minutes out. Ma'am? Ma'am, are you there? Jennifer, please respond.
I smell gasoline.
Task Force Alpha, this is Officer Martinez from Emergency Response. We have a double homicide at 847 George Street. House fire, 2 victims, clear signs of arson. Inside, there was a male victim found hanging from the ceiling and a female victim trapped and burned.
Are you certain this is connected to our case?
The hanging matches your hanging around painting, and there's evidence of accelerant used throughout the house. Plus, Angela reported that the female victim saw someone with a red face outside the window.
The red face matches our self-portrait description. This bastard is taunting us by showing himself.
How many paintings does that leave unmatched? We've lost count with all these rapid-fire murders.
Let me check the list again. Mr. Plastic, the burn, cleavered bones are definitely unmatched. Plus, self-portrait, which seems to be his finale.
If he's showing his face, he's getting confident or desperate to finish his masterpiece.
Either way, we need to find him tonight. He's not giving us time to investigate between murders anymore. Angela, what exactly happened during that 911 incident?
The victim, Jennifer, called about finding her husband hanging from the ceiling. She was calm at first, reporting the scene accurately. Then she spotted someone outside with a red face and tiny eyes, said they were holding a lighter and she smelled gasoline.
How long before contact was lost?
Maybe 2 minutes after she mentioned the gasoline. This was clearly premeditated murder disguised as a house fire.
Did she give any other details about the suspect?
Just confirmed the red face and tiny eyes from your bulletin. Detective, this wasn't random. He specifically targeted this couple for his paintings.
The hanging around and the burn paintings. He's completing multiple artworks with single crime scenes now,
making him more efficient and harder to stop. At this rate, he'll finish all remaining paintings within days.
Team, I've got confirmation from the fire department. Jennifer and David's house fire matches the burn painting exactly. David was found staged according to the hanging around artwork. Same rope positioning, same ceiling mount location. This killer is combining multiple paintings into single crime scenes now.
I've got disturbing news from the crime scene analysis. Paint residue found at multiple locations matches materials we discovered. The match came back to painting supplies found in Chief Williams' office.
What the hell are you talking about? Paint supplies in the chief's office?
During a routine evidence cataloging yesterday, we found them hidden behind his desk. Oil paints, professional brushes, and red pigment that appears identical. The red paint matches the self-portrait composition exactly.
Are you saying Chief Williams is our suspect?
That would explain how the killer knew our investigation details and had access to victim information before we released it publicly.
When's the last time anyone spoke to Chief Williams?
He hasn't responded to any messages for over 12 hours. I tried calling him 3 times this morning. Each one went straight to voicemail.
His patrol car is missing from headquarters too. Security shows it left the garage at 11:47 p.m. last night.
Right around the time of the house fire.
We need to search his residence immediately then.
I'll get the warrant started through emergency channels.
Already on it, emergency warrant should be approved within the hour.
Robert, we need full authorization for this operation.
You have it, Detective. I'm coordinating with Angela to track Chief Williams's phone and vehicle. This is now a manhunt for a suspected serial killer.
I've been digging deeper into Chief Williams' access logs. His keycard was used to access evidence storage at unusual hours, multiple times between midnight and 3 a.m. over the past 2 weeks. He could have accessed victim information, crime scene photos, everything.
That explains how he stayed ahead of our investigation. He knew exactly what evidence we were finding and when.
The bastard was literally running the investigation into his own murders.
How did we not see this sooner?
Because we trusted him completely. He had access to everything and used it to mislead us.
Angela's got a location on his phone. Last ping came from his home address about an hour ago. Vehicle is registered as parked in his driveway.
Perfect. We've got him cornered. Carlos, I want you to lead a team to surround his residence. Take Officers Martinez, Johnson, and Davis.
On it, assembling the team now. Should we wait for backup before moving in?
No. If he's completing his paintings, we can't afford delays. But approach with extreme caution. He's armed and extremely dangerous.
Warrant just came through. You're authorized for full search.
I'm tracking his digital footprint in real time. If he uses any device, we'll know immediately.
Detective, we're in position around Chief Williams' residence. House appears quiet. Lights are on in the basement windows. Front door is unlocked, which seems suspicious. No sign of the patrol car, but there's a civilian vehicle in the driveway.
Proceed with extreme caution. He could be setting a trap or have hostages.
Copy that. Martinez and Johnson are securing the perimeter. Davis is watching the back exit. I'm going to check the front entrance. I'm inside Chief Williams' house now. Living room and kitchen appear normal. No signs of struggle, but there's a strong smell of paint and something chemical. Maybe turpentine or cleaning solvents.
That matches the evidence from other crime scenes.
Any signs of Chief Williams himself?
Negative, House appears empty on the main floor. I'm going to check the basement stairs. The basement door is open and lights are definitely on. I can see painting supplies scattered on the stairs.
Carlos, do not go down those stairs alone.
I'm a police officer, Detective. This is my duty. I'm going down now to assess the situation.
God damn it, Carlos.
Jesus Christ, Detective. There are over 100 paintings covering every single wall down here. This is way more than the 17 we found at the original location.
Carlos, time to go. We have the location so we can send a drone in. Stop putting your life at risk.
Okay, just give me 1 second. Martinez just radioed in that the main floor is clear, but there are signs of struggle up there. Overturned furniture and bloodstains in the living room. Looks like Chief Williams fought someone before being dragged down here.
That doesn't make sense if he's the killer.
Unless someone else was involved, or he fought back against an accomplice.
There's an extensive collection of torture implements down here. Knives, saws, surgical tools, everything organized perfectly. These tools correspond exactly to wounds we found on previous victims.
Can you get serial numbers on any of those weapons?
Already photographing them for evidence.
I've run those weapon serial numbers through the database. Preliminary results show matches to evidence from multiple crime scenes. The cleaver matches cleavered bones victim wounds exactly. Surgical knives match precision cuts found on Henry Collins.
There's a locked room at the back of the basement. I can see light coming from under the door. And there's a horrible smell, like rotting meat. The door's not actually locked, just stuck. I'm pushing it open now. Oh my God, I found Chief Williams.
Is he alive?
Definitely not alive, Detective. His body is positioned to match one of the paintings. The one titled Authority Stripped. His skin has been completely removed and he's posed like the artwork.
This has to be a setup. Someone wanted Chief Williams found and blamed for these murders.
The timeline doesn't work either. Chief Williams was with us during some of the recent murders.
So who's the real killer then?
Wait, there's something else down here. Some kind of digital timer connected to multiple devices. It's showing a countdown with less than 2 minutes remaining.
Carlos, get out of there now.
That's a bomb. Evacuate immediately.
All units, clear the area.
Oh no. Guys, the basement door is locked.
Carlos! Carlos, respond.
Detective, the entire house just exploded.
Drone footage confirms complete destruction of the building. No survivors possible from that blast.
Detective, Carlos is gone. We barely made it out ourselves.
That bastard. Carlos died because someone set an elaborate trap and destroyed all evidence in the process.
The real killer is still out there. And now they've eliminated Chief Williams as a witness, plus destroyed a crime scene full of evidence.
Whoever did this knows police procedure intimately. They knew exactly how we'd respond to finding those paintings, and they used our own protocols against us.
The killer has been watching us this entire time. Someone with inside access to our investigation. Someone who could predict exactly how we'd react.
That means the real killer is someone we trust. Someone still on this task force.
Are you suggesting one of us is the murderer?
I'm not suggesting anything, but Carlos is dead because someone set a trap, and that someone knew exactly where we'd look and when. Team, we now know Chief Williams was framed. The real killer eliminated both the Chief and Carlos to cover their tracks, and destroyed all physical evidence in the process.
The explosion was professionally planned, Detective. Bomb Squad confirms military-grade explosives were used. This would have required specialized knowledge to construct and detonate, not something an amateur could pull off.
Well, I've been analyzing our communication logs. Someone with task force access has been monitoring all our conversations this whole time. Every text, every coordinate, every plan we've made, they've been watching us all along.
How is that possible?
Administrative backdoor access to our secure channels. Someone with high-level clearance has been tracking our every move.
It gets worse, Detective. I'm at headquarters now, and files related to our investigation have been deleted. Evidence photos, witness statements, forensic reports, all gone. This required administrative access to our database.
Jesus Christ, the killer really is one of us. Someone on this task force has been playing us from the beginning.
That explains how they stayed ahead of our investigation. They knew exactly what evidence we'd find and when.
I'm coordinating with Angela immediately. We need to flush all network systems and run background checks on every remaining task force member, including myself.
Good, because I don't trust anyone at this point. The killer has been among us throughout this entire investigation, and it took us the deaths of our chief and friend to find that out.
Detective, I suggest we stop using digital communications entirely. We should discuss the case only in person from now on. Meet at a secure location away from headquarters.
No. That's exactly what they'd expect us to do. Our suspect knows police protocol better than anyone. They'd anticipate this change and use it against us. Getting us all in one room makes us easy targets as well.
Liam's right. We're safer staying separated for now. But I've got more disturbing news about our security breach. Evidence photos were accessed from Carlos's account 30 minutes ago. 30 minutes after he died in that explosion. Someone else has been using task force credentials this entire time.
Motion sensors at headquarters detected unauthorized access last night. The evidence room was entered during the night shift. No officers were officially on duty during those hours, but someone with a valid keycard gained entry at 2:17 a.m.
The same time pattern as Chief Williams's suspicious access logs. Our killer has been using multiple people's credentials.
Background checks are processing now, but this could take hours to complete thoroughly.
Hours we might not have if more paintings remain unfinished.
According to my count, at least 6 painting titles are still unmatched. Mr. Plastic, Cleavered Bones, and others we haven't identified yet.
Here's what we're going to do. Everyone works independently from this point forward. No sharing information through digital channels whatsoever. No coordinated movements or joint operations. Until we find our killer, we trust no one.
Whoa, Detective. How do we coordinate if we can't communicate?
We don't coordinate. That's the point. Each person follows their own leads independently. If you find something critical, handle it alone. The killer can't predict or sabotage what they don't know about.
What if one of us finds the killer? How do we request backup without alerting them?
You don't. You take them down yourself, or you die trying, like Carlos did.
That's a hell of a risk to take alone. This killer has military training and administrative access. They've been planning these murders for months. Maybe years.
Then we better be smarter and faster than they are. Because right now, one of you reading this is the murderer, and the rest of us are their next targets.
Detective, I understand the strategy, but completely isolating team members is dangerous protocol. What if the killer decides to pick us off one by one?
They're already picking us off, Robert. Carlos is dead because we trusted someone we shouldn't have. At least this way. The killer can't track all of us simultaneously.
So this is it then? We just go dark and hope one of us gets lucky?
That's exactly what we do. Someone on this task force is a serial killer. And until we figure out who, we assume everyone is guilty, including ourselves.
Understood, Detective. Going dark.
Same here. Switching to independent operation.
Regional Command will monitor for emergency signals only.
Good luck, everyone. Hopefully we see each other on the other side of this.
If we're lucky, only 4 of us will survive. Because the 5th person isn't coming back alive. Task Force Alpha is officially dissolved as of now. It's hunt or be hunted.
Liam, I know we agreed to work independently, but I've been going through the data from our task force chats. Someone's response times and information access don't add up. I think the killer is either Nathan or Callum.
What makes you suspect them specifically?
Nathan always had technical details before official reports came in, and Callum volunteered for high-risk assignments that put him alone with evidence. Plus, their text timing suggests they knew things in advance.
That's circumstantial at best. We need concrete evidence, not suspicions.
I'm working on it, but be careful who you trust. One of them killed Carlos and framed Chief Williams.
I'll keep that in mind, but stay focused on finding real proof.
Detective, I need to tell you something before we go dark. Callum has been using administrative privileges to delete surveillance footage. Multiple crime scenes show gaps in camera recordings during crucial timeframes. Only someone with his clearance level could make those deletions.
Can you prove Callum deleted that footage?
Digital signatures match his login credentials, and the timing corresponds to our investigation timeline. He's been covering his tracks systematically.
Forward me that evidence immediately.
Already compiling the files for you. But Detective, if Callum realizes I've discovered this,
then you better watch your back and document everything before he can delete it.
Rebecca, I need to share something with you. Nathan's technical knowledge bothers me. He has the ability to manipulate all our digital evidence, and he always seems to find exactly what we need when we need it.
You think he's planting evidence?
I think he's been controlling our investigation from the beginning. Every lead, every breakthrough, it all comes through Nathan's analysis. What if he's been feeding us information to direct our focus?
That would explain how the killer stayed ahead of us.
Exactly, and now Carlos is dead because of information Nathan provided.
We need to be very careful how we handle this.
Agreed, but we can't let him manipulate us anymore.
Robert, the remaining team members are turning on each other. Rebecca suspects Nathan and Callum. Nathan has evidence against Callum. Callum thinks Nathan is manipulating our investigation.
Classic divide and conquer strategy. The killer is creating suspicion while planning more murders.
That's exactly what I was thinking. We're playing right into their hands by isolating ourselves.
Should we bring the team back together?
Not yet, but we need to identify the real killer before they eliminate more witnesses.
Detective Liam, more emergency reports just came in. 2 more bodies discovered in the warehouse district. both staged in ways that match paintings from the chief's basement. First victim found with eyes replaced by plastic spheres. Second victim encased in melted plastic material.
That's Lost Eyes and Mr. Plastic from the painting series. The killer is still working through their masterpiece.
Crime scene photos are being uploaded to the database now. But, Detective, both victims were killed within the last few hours, while your team was supposedly working independently.
Meaning one of my team members was busy murdering people while texting me about suspicions and evidence.
That's the timeline, yes. And both crime scenes show the same professional precision as previous murders.
Team, I've got confirmation on the new victims. They correspond exactly to Lost Eyes and Mr. Plastic paintings. Same positioning, same methods, same artistic vision. The killer is still active and working through the series.
How do you have crime scene details already? Those bodies were just discovered an hour ago.
I have monitoring systems on all police frequencies, plus database access for forensic analysis.
Convenient that you always have the information first. Almost like you knew about these murders before they were reported.
Are you accusing me of something, Callum?
I'm saying your timing is suspiciously perfect is all.
Enough, all of you. We have 2 fresh crime scenes to investigate, and a killer who's still completing their painting series.
Right, Liam. Someone has been accessing victim family information through police databases. Personal details, addresses, work schedules, everything. They're potentially identifying new targets based on family connections.
When did these database accesses occur?
Throughout the past week, always during off hours. Same pattern as the evidence room break-ins. Someone is preparing for a massive escalation.
How many families have been researched?
At least 12 different victim families, including relatives of Carla, Jane, Henry, and the graduation students. The killer might be planning to eliminate anyone connected to their victims.
To tie up loose ends and complete their masterpiece. We need to warn those families immediately.
Rebecca, I need help. I found blood trails leading from my apartment building. Fresh blood, still wet, leading toward the parking garage. The killer's targeting us directly now. I'm heading to my car now. But Rebecca, if something happens to me, the killer's definitely Nathan. He's been manipulating all our evidence from the beginning.
Just focus on getting somewhere safe. We'll deal with Nathan together.
Robert, we need safe houses for all remaining team members. The killer is now targeting investigators directly. Rebecca just told me that Callum is trapped in his parking garage with his car sabotaged.
Oh, Jesus. Safe houses are being arranged now. I'm dispatching protection details for each team member. But Liam, if the killer is one of your team,
then we're putting innocent officers at risk too. This bastard has us completely cornered.
What's your plan then?
Force their hands somehow. Make them reveal themselves before they can eliminate the rest of us.
That's extremely dangerous.
Everything about this case has been dangerous, but we're running out of time and options. Either we catch this killer tonight, or none of us survive until morning. Emergency meeting, now. I've been going through security footage from Chief Williams' house, and I found something that changes everything. Carlos was recorded leaving the building 3 minutes before the explosion. He faked his own death and has been manipulating us this entire time.
What? That bastard? We saw the house explode with Carlos inside, though?
Wait, Detective. I just double-checked the blast site forensics. No human remains were actually recovered from the basement. We assumed Carlos died because he stopped responding, but his body was never found in the wreckage.
And his final message about the basement door being locked? GPS data shows it was sent from outside the building. Carlos set that bomb himself and escaped through a back exit.
Holy crap, I just picked up Carlos's phone signal. It's been active this entire time. How did we not notice his phone was still pinging?
Because we believed he was dead. We stopped monitoring his communications after the explosion.
That bastard has been watching us mourn him while planning more murders.
Robert, we need immediate manhunt protocols. Carlos is our serial killer and he's still active.
All units are being mobilized now. Angela is putting out alerts for Carlos's vehicle and known addresses. This changes our entire operational strategy.
Jesus. It turns out Carlos has been using his presumed death to access police resources freely. No one questions a dead officer's account accessing victim information. He's had unrestricted access to our entire investigation.
That's how he orchestrated Chief Williams' murder and framing. He eliminated the investigation's leadership while appearing to be a victim. We never suspected him because he was supposedly dead.
I'm tracking his phone signal to another abandoned warehouse on Industrial Avenue, same area where we found several previous victims. He's been using that location as his base of operations.
Do not approach that location alone. Carlos is extremely dangerous and knows our tactics.
Backup is en route to Industrial Avenue. ETA 15 minutes for full tactical support.
Hello, Liam. Surprised to hear from your dead colleague?
Carlos, you sick bastard. How many people have you murdered?
All of them, Detective. Every single painting was my masterpiece. Carla's screams were beautiful when I filled her mouth with her own teeth. Jane looked so peaceful floating in that river of blood. And Henry? He begged me not to take his face.
You're completely insane.
I'm an artist, Liam, and you've all been my unwitting assistants, helping me plan each murder through your predictable investigation methods.
The graduation students, the married couple, everyone. You killed them all while pretending to help us.
I especially enjoyed watching you mourn my death. Such genuine emotion for a colleague you barely knew. But don't worry, you'll join me soon enough.
We know where you are, Carlos. The warehouse is surrounded.
Is it though? Are you sure you know where I really am?
I'm at the warehouse now, and it's filled with paintings, hundreds of them covering every surface. But there's something else here. Detailed plans to eliminate each of us. Our home addresses, daily routines, security vulnerabilities. He's been planning to kill the entire task force.
Any sign of Carlos himself?
Negative, the warehouse appears empty. But there's fresh paint on some of these canvases. He was definitely here recently.
You know what? I bet he's wormed his way back into this chat. Carlos, where the hell are you?
Closer than you think, Detective. I've been watching you all scramble around like insects, trying to solve a puzzle I designed specifically for you. Every clue, every piece of evidence, every breakthrough, all carefully orchestrated to lead you exactly where I wanted.
Your masterpiece is over, Carlos. We know who you are, and we're coming for you.
My masterpiece is just beginning. I still have paintings to complete, and you're all going to help me finish them.
Alright, I've blocked Carlos from joining the group, but guys, I have visual contact with Carlos. He's approaching your safe house, Liam, carrying what looks like a scythe and moving toward your front door. The warehouse was a decoy, he was never there. He deceived us again and tracked you to your location.
How close is he to the house?
Maybe 30 yards in closing. He's trying to set up an ambush by your front entrance, but he doesn't know I'm watching from across the street.
Perfect. I'm climbing onto the roof right now. That'll give me a tactical advantage and clear line of sight.
Good thinking. He won't expect you to be above him. I can see him crouching behind the bushes near your front steps.
Rebecca and Nathan, I need backup positions around my property.
I'm 2 blocks away, moving to the east side of your house. Should be in position within 3 minutes.
I'm approaching from the west. We'll have him surrounded and trapped.
He's hiding in the bushes by my front door, apparently unaware that we've detected his approach.
Carlos is completely focused on your front entrance. He keeps checking his watch like he's timing something. This psychopath probably thinks you're asleep inside.
Not tonight, bastard. Tonight this ends permanently.
I'm in position on the east side. I have a clear shot from here if needed. Liam, can you confirm Carlos's exact location?
He's directly below me, crouched behind the large bush, about 15 feet from the front steps, still holding that scythe and waiting.
He just pulled out his phone and started typing something, probably his final taunting message before attacking.
Not if I get him first.
Liam, it's time. I'll walk out of the warehouse on one condition. I get to show you all one final painting? Sound good?
You know, all this time you really were a great liar. Only issue is, you work alone, and I'm well aware you're waiting outside my house right now.
You think I'm stupid enough to wait outside the lead detective's house? You insult me, Liam.
Look up, you goddamn bastard. I'm gonna put a bullet through your skull. Shots fired.
All shots hit. I can confirm direct hits on Carlos. He's down and the scythe went flying. No movement from the target.
Carlos is down and no longer moving. I repeat, suspect is neutralized.
Approaching to confirm the kill and secure the scene. Weapon is clear. Carlos is definitely dead.
Finally, this nightmare is over. The red canvas killer has been eliminated.
Justice for Chief Williams and all those innocent victims.
And for everyone who lived in fear because of this monster.
Detective, I'm coordinating crime scene protocol now. Excellent work taking down Carlos. The community owes you all a debt of gratitude.
Just doing our job, Robert, though it cost us Chief Williams and nearly got all of us killed.
Carlos chose his path when he decided to become a serial killer. You stopped him before he could murder anyone else.
Any word on additional victims or locations?
Forensic teams are processing everything now. We'll know more once they finish with Carlos's body and evidence.
Detective Liam, medical and forensic teams are on scene. Carlos's body is being processed along with the scythe. Preliminary examination confirms multiple gunshot wounds. Suspect is definitely deceased.
Thank you, Angela. What about his phone and any other evidence?
Callum recovered Carlos's phone from the scene. It's being analyzed for additional information now. We should have results within the hour.
I've been going through Carlos's final phone. It contains photos of additional victims we never found, plus locations of painting sites across the entire state. This bastard was active for years, not just weeks.
How many additional victims are we talking about?
At least 30 photos of different crime scenes, all with the same artistic staging we've seen.
Carlos was a serial killer long before we discovered those first paintings. The Riverside High murders were just his latest masterpiece.
We need to coordinate with other jurisdictions immediately. There are probably dozens of unsolved cases connected to Carlos.
I'm already contacting surrounding police departments. We'll finally give closure to families who've been waiting for answers. Carlos's warehouse hideout is yielding incredible evidence, enough to close dozens of missing persons cases and connect him to murders across multiple jurisdictions. Some of these paintings date back 3 years.
I've documented all digital traces of Carlos manipulation. Every deleted file, every altered record, everything. The surviving task force members are completely cleared of suspicion.
Good, because we need to focus on helping the victims' families and making sure Carlos didn't have any accomplices we missed.
Based on the evidence, Carlos worked alone. His paintings and journals show a solitary obsession with artistic murder.
The community can finally sleep safely knowing he's dead.
And law enforcement can start rebuilding trust after this betrayal.
Robert, the red canvas killer has been eliminated. No additional paintings or active victims have been discovered. Carlos is confirmed dead at the scene.
Outstanding work, Detective. I'm preparing a full report for state authorities. This case will go down as one of the most complex investigations in department history.
Complex because we were hunting one of our own. Carlos used his badge and access to become the perfect predator.
But you stopped him before he could complete his masterpiece. That's what matters now.
The families of his victims deserve justice and closure. We'll make sure they get both.
Detective, emergency services have secured all crime scenes. Medical examiner confirms Carlos's death. Forensic teams are cataloging evidence from multiple locations. The community can be informed that the serial killer has been stopped permanently.
Thank you, Angela. After everything that's happened, people deserve to know they're safe.
Press conference is scheduled for tomorrow morning. The mayor wants to commend the task force for your dedication.
We did what any officers would do, though we lost too many good people along the way.
Chief Williams and the victims will be remembered as heroes, and Carlos will be remembered as the monster he chose to become.
That's exactly how it should be. The red canvas case is officially closed.
Well, that was quite the ride. 10 parts of pure psychological horror through text messages.
I have to admit, I didn't see Carlos coming as the killer. Though looking back, all the signs were there.
That's what made it effective, though. He volunteered for everything, had access to everything. Perfect inside job from someone they trusted completely.
The fake death was brilliant. I'll give him that. Blowing up Chief Williams' house and pretending to be trapped, while actually orchestrating the whole thing from outside.
And using his supposed death to access police resources freely. Nobody questions a dead man's digital footprint.
The paintings were disturbing as hell, though. Using victims' blood as paint, staging bodies to match artwork. That's some next-level psychopath behavior.
What got me was how he manipulated the investigation, feeding them leads, deleting evidence, creating suspicion, playing puppet master while they tried to catch him.
Poor Liam never had a real chance. Carlos knew every move they'd make before they made it.
The graduation students were probably the most tragic. Emma, Sophia, and Olivia just wanted to celebrate. Instead, they became part of his twisted art gallery.
And David and Jennifer, that domestic scene. Coming home to find your husband hanging from the ceiling, then seeing that red face through the window with a lighter.
The self-portrait description was genuinely creepy. Blood-red skin and tiny red eyes. Carlos really committed to his artistic persona.
I liked how they showed the investigation falling apart when they realized the killer was among them. That paranoia and distrust between team members.
Rebecca suspecting Nathan and Callum. Nathan pointing fingers at Callum. Callum worried about Nathan's technical abilities. Classic divide and conquer strategy.
The format worked really well for building tension. You could feel their desperation through the messages, especially when they went dark and worked independently.
And Carlos just kept killing people while they suspected each other. Stanley Webb covered in wax at the warehouse. Those police officers with their hearts ripped out.
The ending was satisfying, though. Liam getting the tactical advantage on the roof. Carlos thinking he was setting an ambush when he was walking into one.
Justice served with multiple gunshots. facts. No dramatic final speech or last-minute escape. Just a dead serial killer and closed case.
Though finding out he'd been active for years was chilling. 30 additional victims, multiple jurisdictions. Carlos was way more prolific than anyone realized.
Makes you wonder how many other cases like this exist. Serial killers hiding in plain sight with badges and authority.
The scariest monsters are the ones who look normal, who smile at you during morning briefings, then go home and plan your murderer's artwork.
At least the family's got closure in the end, and the community could sleep safely again.
Until the next Carlos comes along. There's always another monster waiting in the shadows.
That's what makes stories like this so effective. They tap into that primal fear of betrayal. The people we trust most can hurt us the deepest.
Well said. The red canvas case will stick with readers for a while. Those images of the paintings and staged victims.
And the realization that evil can wear a police uniform, can sit in briefings, and offer to help catch itself.
Carlos played the long game perfectly. Right up until Liam figured out he'd faked his death.
One mistake after months of perfect manipulation, but that's all it takes sometimes.
Justice has a way of finding even the cleverest monsters.
In the end, the good guys won, even if it cost them everything to get there.
Chief Williams, Carlos himself in a way, the investigation teams trust in each other.
But the killing stopped, and sometimes that's the best victory you can hope for.
True enough. Case closed on the red canvas killer.